Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas's Fatah faction has improved its standing among Palestinians. The rise in popularity is being attributed to Israel's apparent confidence-building measures among Palestinians. According to a public opinion poll conducted by the Ramallah-based Palestinian Center for Policy and Survey Research, attributed the rise in Fatah's popularity to a series of measures taken by Israel in the past few weeks, including the approval of family reunifications and the rise in the number of Palestinians allowed to work in Israel. A poll published by the center last month showed that a majority of Palestinians supported confidence-building measures with Israel. Wednesday's poll, conducted between the 14th and 23rd of October, covered 1,800 Palestinians and has a 3% margin of error. The findings of the poll show that overall support for Fatah has increased and is now higher than that of Hamas. However, the gap between the two parties, 5 percentage points in favor of Fatah, is smaller than the one that prevailed in March, which stood at 13 percentage points in favor of Fatah. Now, the research center has said, and I quote, "The current findings represent a huge improvement for Fatah compared to the findings of June 2021, when the gap between the two stood at 11 percentage points in favor of Hamas." Our correspondent, Jody Cohen, sent us this report from Jerusalem.
In April, PA President Abbas called off what would have been the first Palestinian elections in 15 years. In June, a poll showed a dramatic surge in Palestinian support for Hamas after its conflict with Israel, with over 50% supporting the Islamist terror group and less than 15% supporting Abbas's Fatah. Now this latest poll shows a reverse, with support for Fatah higher than Hamas, and attributing this to a series of confidence-building measures taken by Israel in recent weeks, including increasing the number of Palestinians allowed to work in Israel. Support among the Palestinians for the concept of a two-state solution stands at 46%, compared to 36% last month. However, 74% want President Abbas to resign. Both he and Israel have said they would like to increase confidence-building measures in order to boost Fatah's popularity versus Hamas. It remains to be seen how the steps taken this week will impact future polls. This is Jody Cohen from Jerusalem for WION World is One.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.